Hello, my name is Nick and welcome to File Types Explained. In this video, we're going to discuss several common types of audio files. Before we get too far, it's important to understand that every file on your computer has what is called a file type. These types allow our files to do different things and be opened by different programs. Most time, a file's type can be found at the very end of the file's name with a period followed by an abbreviation for the file's type. When the file type is not displayed, it can often be found where there is more details about the document. So what's an audio file? Well, an audio file is a file that stores some form of data that is converted into sound, like music, speeches, or other forms of media that store sound. All audio files have what is called a bit rate, which is the amount of data that is stored per second of the file. The larger the bit rate size, the larger the file. Generally speaking, this will also increase the quality of the sound, but that's completely dependent upon what plays the audio and whomever is listening to it. For example, most audio files played on the radio use a 128 kbs kilobytes per second, but CDs often use a 256 kilobytes per second, which is why they offer a higher quality sound. In this video, we'll be going over these different file types. First on our list, we have WAV files. WAV is short for waveform audio format and is the standard format when it comes to working with audio on Windows systems. It's also known as WAV, spelled as W-A-V-E. WAV files are an uncompressed file type, which means that they aren't saved. Moving on, it's time to talk about the next file type known as AIFF. The audio interchange file format is the default format to all Apple Macintosh systems. AIFF files are very similar to WAV files in the way that they are both uncompressed and are also rather large file formats. Generally speaking, both formats also have a much higher bitrate than other files. The only major difference between the two formats is their default systems. AIFF and WAV are popular formats to record audio in because it retains all of the data from the recording, allowing for the max amount of editing at a later time. Now let's talk about MP3. MP3 is short for MPEG-1 Audio Layer 3. The MP3 format is a very popular audio format that is nearly universal when it comes to saving and sharing audio files. Unlike the first two formats, MP3 files use what is called lossy compression. Lossy compression discards data that is deemed unnecessary in files. When it comes to audio files, lossy compression often discards pieces of audio that we are not physically capable of hearing. This form of compression is great for keeping file sizes small, which makes the MP3 format a great choice for the final version of an edited file. Up next is AAC. AAC, also known as Advanced Audio Coding Files, were designed with the mindset to replace the MP3 format. This format can generally achieve a higher sound quality while using the same bitrate as MP3 files. These files use the same compression method as MP3, ensuring minimal file sizes but maximum quality. However, the support for these files is not as grand as MP3. Apple products are some of the designated platforms that support AAC, but there are other platforms that support the format as well. The next format on our list today is known as OGG Vorbis. The name Vorbis was made from a character from Sir Terry Pratchett's Discworld, and OGG is derived from the term ogging, which is jargon from a computer game called NetTrek. Vorbis is another format that uses lossy compression, which discards audio data that is unable to be heard by the human ear. Vorbis is also capable of achieving lower bit rates without sacrificing the quality of overall sound. This makes Vorbis an amazing choice for those trying to keep their file sizes as small as possible while still retaining audio quality. Our next format we'll discuss in this video is FLAC. FLAC stands for Free Lossless Audio Codec and is different because it uses a form of compression known as lossless compression. Lossless compression doesn't discard any of the data originally contained in the file and rather uses a complex algorithm to repackage the contents in a file so that it is smaller. This results in file sizes that are generally larger, but there is no dive in quality from the original recording. One of the useful things FLAC files can do is take high-quality audio and decrease the file size by nearly 50% while still containing the original quality of the sound. For files that need the utmost amount of quality but also require a smaller size, FLAC is a good choice. Finally, we have MIDI files. Musical instrument digital interface files aren't directly audio files on their own, but rather hold information that can be used to make music. MIDI files can be made to hold digital notes that can be used in digital audio workstations. Once opened in these programs, users can make them play notes from different instruments. MIDI files are a large part of music creation for those who make electronic music and also digital music. That's going to wrap it up for today. If you have any questions, please send them to our email listed on screen, or you can always visit dospace.org and use our live chat. If you're interested in more of our content, I recommend subscribing and turning on the notifications for our uploads. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.